Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be unboxing the Atlas crate. I love the Atlas crate. I get excited for this every single month just to see what this month is gonna bring to us from around the world. So if you are new to my channel, I created this channel as a homeschooling resource to do unboxings like we're doing today, to give you different curriculum and organizational ideas, and also ways to invite Christ into your homeschool space. So if you're interested in those things, please hit that subscribe button. And let's open this crate. So this month is Colombia. It says play the national game of Tejo, maybe, decorate a mochila. I took Spanish at one point, but that was a long time ago. Bag and explore Colombia. So I'm excited to open this box. There was one point in our lives, it was a very short moment, that we thought we might move to Colombia. After grad school, my husband flew down there for a job interview and stuff, and then he turned around and flew to another job interview. It was a very crazy time in our life, but he was only there for like 24 hours basically before he flew to the next thing. And so we were considering moving there. We didn't, but he still thinks it would be cool if we had, to have the experience and everything. So I'm excited to see what's in this crate. So this is what it looks like when we open it up right there. So we have our little friends that are on here, and hola, ¿cómo estás? I know some Spanish. Don't test me on it though, because that wouldn't be good. So when we open this up, it has all of our little cards in it. So this was fun. It has some questions down here that you could use to kind of have your kids learn all the different things about Colombia, or see if they learn them as you go through. So here is a picture, a map of Colombia. It has a whole bunch of facts. Our little friends kind of tell us what they're doing on their adventure in Colombia. So since we're not gonna be there, some of us might, but probably not most of us. And then we have our parrots that it's gonna talk about. And then it has some different, I don't know what this is. It's like a glowing heart rock thing. So we'll learn about that and let you know. Maracas, so that's fun, do a little dance. Okay, so it has some instructions for how you can build one. And then arepas, so that would be fun. I don't think I've ever made arepas before. I believe I've had them. I'm trying to remember for sure, but so it has a recipe on the back. So those all look really fun. And then here is our bag. This is a cute bag. They keep sending us bags, and my daughter loves it. They both love bags actually. So they love just carrying them around and everything. So they'll love having that. And then this is supposed to be a game, is what it said. So that'll be fun to learn how to play that. So those are the things that we're making. And they have these cute, cute little string yarn things going on right here. So that's adorable. And then some wood. This is heavy. It's like that thin MDF kind of wood right here, if you got like the 1/4 inch stuff. And some little foam pieces. This is Velcro back here. So that's what we have there. Some more string, yarn, and then foam right there. And then we have our paints. Ooh, probably for our bag. It looks like it was painted around the strap. And these are a little bit different colors. They're not the bright, vibrant ones. A little bit more muted colors. And then this, I think, is probably for our game. That's what it looked like. Maybe this piece too. This is like that really thick felt. And then we have some more string. These ones aren't quite as bright orange. And then our bag. So this, I think, is what they're gonna paint. But then this is just cute. I think the colors of it are super cute. So that's right there. And then we have a paintbrush. And that's what's in here. So this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to explore Colombia this month and talk to my kids a little bit more about Colombia, even though we didn't move there. Then they would have known a lot about it. Anyways, I'm gonna let them get at it, and we will let you know how it goes. How is it, bud?
Well.
Okay, so we have our arepa here. This is my daughter. She didn't want to eat it, so I am tasting hers to see it has butter on it. It's dripping everywhere. Has a nice crust on it. My husband's making weird eyes at me behind the camera. It's good, it's crunchy. I feel like it would be good to like dip in a soup or something. I know that they said you could top it with an egg. I feel like that would be good too. It's like just a corn cake. I think it's delicious. Some of my kids liked it and some of them didn't. So we finished doing the Atlas crate and I really love this one. I always love the Atlas crate, but there's certain months that I just love more. Like certain countries, just the activities, the combination of food, everything. I don't know what it is, but it makes me really excited. So let me just show you some of the things that we made this month, and you're gonna be excited too. You should be. And you should look for this crate for Black Friday deals because usually they have pretty good deals. And even if it was just 1 month to try, I feel like it'd be worth it. Even though the first month with this is like an intro type thing, it's not the same as the other crates. So I don't know if it'd be exactly the same experience. You might have to do a couple months to get the same experience. So let me show you some of the things we did. So we had this game that we got to play. We got to make the little stand for it. So it's Tejo, at least I think in my limited Spanish that I took in high school. I asked my husband to make sure. So this game is really cool. When you read about it in here, I think it has a picture right here of them playing it. And so they use it in clay, I think, with rocks and the little pieces here. So these little triangles are representing the little triangles on here that you can see. These triangles are explosive. So when they play it, if you hit one of those with your rock, you're gonna get more points, but they also like make a kaboom sound. I don't know if it's like a firecracker type thing or like one of those pop rock things. What are they called? I don't know what they're called, at the 4th of July that you throw on the ground that kids love and that they're safe-ish for them to play with. Anyways, reading about this, history about this game was really, really cool and just fun to see different cultures and what they do and the different activities that are fun and important to them. So I thought that was really cool. And my kids enjoyed playing this. You get different points depending on where these land. So these ones are Velcro and this is felt. So they just kind of stick to it. Not always the best, but I feel like this was a good rendition of the game considering what they're able to send us in a box. Not lots of rocks. That would be really heavy to play the actual game and dangerous with little kids. Anyways, and so this was really cool. My son put this together. These activities, we split up a little bit more and they kind of did them at the same time just because of how the activities were. So this bag, I'll show you in a minute, but had a lot of painting and it took a little bit more time. And so I had some of my other kids doing this and then helping me cook the recipe that was included just so we could have everyone doing something and not have them feel left out. So that's just kind of a note if you're doing this as a group, maybe have them working on some of the other projects as well. So this is a really fun game to play. I feel like it could keep my kids occupied and it also helps with math because it gives you all the numbers in here for what the point system is. So down here at the bottom, it tells you the points and it's the first to 21 that wins. So my 6-year-old, he's almost 6, was tallying up all the points and stuff. And so it's a good way to practice math and stuff like that. So I really like that. So let's move on to the bag then. So I think this turned out really well. So the way that we went about it is my oldest didn't help with this. He helped with making the food a little bit and he played the game some, but my daughter ended up painting all the outside of this. We just finished this morning, so the paint smell is still pretty like strong. I'm like, woo! Anyway, so she painted the outside of this. So my idea was just to have her paint half of it. But then when she got started, I was like, okay, just paint all of it because she was being very meticulous and doing a really good job at trying to stay in the lines. And so I just had my other 2 younger kids do the inside. So that was nice for them that there was plenty of room for everyone to have a chance to paint. So they painted the inside. My 4-year-old, almost 4-year-old painted down here, I think. And then my 6-year-old painted up here. And so they got a turn, and then they loved being able to use the blow dryer to blow it. I loved how they had you put it in the box inside of it to help you paint it. So right here, you'll probably see it in the video footage as well, but you stick the bag in the box and that helps you paint it. And I just thought that was a genius idea. So they take turns holding the bag and blow drying it. And then we did the little tassels, which were fun. So you have to do one and then thread the bag, and then you have to do the other one. So it's a little bit tricky. This was probably the trickiest part of the whole thing, especially my 7-year-old girl was doing it and I was helping her, but it was just a little bit harder, and the scissors trying to cut the tassels was difficult, but we made it through. We did it. So you can pull the bag tight and closed. Sorry, I don't have anything in it. This one right here has stuff in it, so I feel like it looks better. And then you can pull them open and you have your cute little tassels. So I thought that was really fun. And then I was going to show you a rainbow. So here's an extra one. I feel like it can be a Frisbee. Anyway, so I don't know if they're supposed to be this flat. It suggested you could stuff them, but I don't know how we would stuff this. It seems too flat. I'm not as familiar with arepas. I know what they are. I don't know if I've actually ever had one before. Maybe when I lived in Connecticut, we might have, because there was a lot of food trucks there that had a lot of South American and Central American food. So anyways, I thought this was fun. Some of my kids liked it, some of them didn't. It has the corn chunks in it. So maybe if it didn't, I think some of them might have liked it more. They just didn't really like that texture. But I thought it was really good and would just be fun to like dip in soups, or you could top it. You could make like a taco, like a tostada type thing, but on the arepa. And the recipe was really easy to follow. I was just gonna show you this. I forgot to show you at the beginning. So it was pretty simple on the back, and I looked at it and I had all the ingredients. So we were able just to make it, and my kids were able to help out. Something else I wanted to mention that I thought would be a fun thing to do is it has something about maracas right here, and it's actually using paper mache. So it gives all the, this is not the right, I went backwards or frontwards, I guess. Here, let's try this again. Okay, so here we go. Here's our maracas. And so you would pour like rice or beans in the balloon, and then you blow it up, and then you're gonna do paper mache on it and make some handles, and then you have maracas. So I just thought that was a really cool thing. We probably will not do this right now. We just finished a paper mache project like a month ago. That was probably enough paper mache for me for a while because it's pretty messy. But we made the world globes and stuff, and that was a lot of fun for my kids, but it's a lot of work. But I just love this idea, and I thought that would be super fun for kids to do. So that's the Atlas Crate. It was really a lot of fun, and again, there's still a lot of activities. There's a lot of things you could study about Colombia and have it be a whole like month-long thing if you wanted, or a few weeks, whatever fits into your homeschool schedule. So if you like seeing these types of videos, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.